못해서 me 더 이상 내 끌림 앞에 거짓증언은 않지 무슨 의미 또 무슨 가치 가는 건 불가능 이젠 또 shit Yeah me and my girls 우리 눈이 멀 것을 알아도 저 태양의 kiss my 스스로 심판의 매일 적당히 미치라 했지 몰라 육하원칙 따윈 지게 난 그런 짓지 Me super crazy 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 Act like an angel and dress like crazy Act like an angel and dress like crazy All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girly girls. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Yeah, 내 심장의 강림, 넌 CPR 같이 손잡는 like Pikachu. 100만 벌트 전기 is pumping. I'm up like a bestie. 미쳐 돼 candy sassy. 뉴런의 자가를 강신 내 머릿속은 몽타로 같이. 스스로 심판의 매일 적당히 미치려 했지. 몰라 육하원칙 따윈 제길 난 그런 짓지. 내 답은 이미 super crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. Back in the days 미친 매 미치지 못해서 me 더 이상 내 끌림 앞에 거짓증언은 않지 무슨 의미 또 무슨 가치 가는 건 불가능 이젠 또 shit Yeah me and my girls 우리 눈이 멀 것을 알아도 저 태양의 kiss my 스스로 심판의 매일 적당히 미치라 했지 몰라 육하원칙 따윈 지게 난 그런 짓지 Me super crazy 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 Act like an angel and dress like crazy Act like an angel and dress like crazy All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girls are yelling, yelling. All the girly girls. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girls are yelling, yelling. Oh, the girly girls. Act like an angel and dress like crazy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another round for Indonesia Cup. Today we'll have Taskmaster against WOAH0, which will be C7 against C26. Gonna be a rather interesting match coming up. Also, we have Goon with us today as well.
Hello, and very good, very nice day to be casting this match. Going to be an interesting match as well. For a huger margin between the two players, but nonetheless, two players that are well known inside the OC community. gonna be a good match to watch. Gonna be interested to see what each of them will ban.
I agree as well. Gonna be quite the match coming up. You'll have to notice that in terms of their qualifier stats, Taskmaster did really good when it comes to number one, and especially RO32 getting seed 5 on that. Also getting both DTs with seed 7, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
However, their lowest with hard work 1, followed by the hiddens and the normal combos, so maybe having a little bit of trouble there. But other than that, it should be good for them. As for
Yeah.
WOAH0, it seems like their highest was DT1, while their lowest was hidden 2 and also most of the converts. So probably WOAH0 is gonna stay away from the converts and gonna rely more on the specific. So you have to wait and see.
Yeah, I reckon that like the easy like sort of like prediction to make would be that WOAH will end up you'll end up banning that hidden 2, or if not one of the hiddens at least. Taskmaster maybe will possibly opt to ban a hard rock, maybe looking at the stats, but we could be in for some surprises, of course. We'll be getting into the first warm up. I do not know who picked this. I think, was it WOAH who picked this or Taskmaster? Not too sure.
Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. 미치지 못해서 미 더 이상의 끌림 앞에 거치징어는 않지 무슨 의미 또 무슨 가치 가는 건 불가능해진 더 shit Yeah me and my girls 우리 누님을 거스라도 저 태양의 kiss my 스스로 심판의 매일 적당히 미치라 했지 몰라 이 가원지 가윈지게 난 그런 짓들 Me super crazy Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. All the girls like darling, darling. All the girls like darling, darling. All the girls like darling, darling. All the galley girls. All the girls like yelling, yelling. All the girls like yelling, yelling. All the girls like yelling, yelling. All the galley girls.
There's our first warm up, going the way of WOAH. So good, maybe a good sign. A good sign to say that WOAH might be more prepared today. So going to the, I'm not sure if it's going to the second warm up, but if there is a second warm up, no, we're going to the roles, and WOAH rose 98, while also rose a 68. So we'll be seeing what WOAH will be opting for, whether it's a first pick. Oh, ban. No, WOAH will be going for first ban. And as predicted, Hidden 2 will be the first map to be banned by WOAH. And going to Taskmaster, we'll be seeing what is going to be the map that he opts to omit from this pool.
They're also also be able to determine the very first map of the match after they ban.
Okay, waiting on Taskmaster to present us with his ban, and it will be Hard Rock 2 that will be the first map to be banned. Or this will be the map to be banned on Taskmaster, the second one. And now we'll be seeing what the first pick of the match is going to be. Taskmaster will be the one with the first pick, so I'm thinking that Kitten might be a good way to start off the match, but Taskmaster is a very versatile player and could be any
Actually,
of
one
the
with
balls.
RO3.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. That'll be our convert.
The first map of the match going to be the Hard Rock Convert of the pool. It's going to be the one. It's going to be something I think a few of us may not have expected, but I think Taskmaster did prove himself did prove themselves in the qualifier where Hard Rock 2 was like the 5th best inside the entire. His Hard Rock 2 performance was the 5th best of the entire tournament so far in qualifiers. So possibly a very good pick to start off with.
Victory is quite expected. Since it wasn't banned, then they took the chance to pick it up right away.
Oh, both players gonna be trading the same the miss at the same spot. Very tight jump. So gonna be continuing a neck and neck beginning, waiting for a first non-trade of a miss, which is gonna be coming from WOAH.
And another miss from WOAH. That's gonna already put the advantage into Taskmaster's side. Just for a little bit.
Yeah, lead skyrockets to 40k ish onto the side of Taskmaster as he reaches never mind, as he misses after reaching the 200 combo mark, and WOAH holds on. We're gonna be reaching the max combo mark while Taskmaster plays catch up, and the scoreline is shrinking slowly, but WOAH is gonna find a miss.
Unfortunately, there's gonna be quite crucial since now Taskmaster is slowly reaching that 200 combo mark yet again.
Just like that, the lead to that WOAH could have gotten has shrunken to, it's now expanding towards the side of Taskmaster again.
Kinda is, but there's still just a small window of advantage. Only if Taskmaster does not miss. Otherwise, this would be quite troublesome for them.
Yeah, just a few misses towards the end on Taskmaster and WOAH holding could bring this very, very close. Both players are currently holding on to a good combo right now. In the last small, short section in the end, still could be anyone's game with a few memory jumps here and there, but both of them trade, and I think this is the nail in the coffin. Unless something towards the end will change it, but
I don't think there's enough time.
yeah.
This will be Taskmaster's first point. Quite impressive scores altogether.
Yeah. Both players also doing really well. Just 3 misses on the side of Taskmaster and 5 on the side of WOAH. Taskmaster nearly reaching 900k and will comfortably take the lead on his own point. Now WoAH has to pick this next map carefully because they don't want this they don't want Taskmaster to end up with a bit of that, with too much of a they don't want Taskmaster to go out and get too much of a momentum starting the match. Well, we must have missed out the thing, but it's going to be the Alpha's a double time pick from WoAH.
It's gonna be DT2.
Yeah, DT2. Yeah, a good pick from WoAH because from what I remember, WoAH is a lot more WoAH is a player a lot more comfortable with double time. So a good thing to ease into this match, a comfort pick. Just over a quarter into the map, both players still holding a very, very nice full combo. Taskmaster's on the SS, but WoAH is going to be the first one to find the first miss, and Taskmaster continues to hold on to the SS. Still a lot of map to go. WoAH builds up towards a 200 combo, but Taskmaster's going to miss.
Oh, it's gonna be a one unfortunate there.
And misses again.
Miss.
Yeah, and the score quickly switches over to the side of WoAH, and WoAH is now inside the driving seat. Taskmaster slowly building back up to 200 combo. Both need to hold on. Yeah, WoAH needs to hold on to be able to secure their first point. The Taskmaster hot on his heels, both refusing to let this point get away.
There's still a chance he could make a comeback. Since
Yeah,
any miss is gonna matter, especially since we're at the very end of the map. It doesn't seem like any other players is gonna miss anytime soon.
Yeah, both holding strong towards the end, and it looks like WoAH is gonna hold on and get their first point of the match with a 1 miss score. Very, very close score line between these two players. But yeah, a well-needed point for WoAH to break the momentum for Taskmaster's momentum, and also give themselves a bit of that morale boost. So once again, neck and neck, just like at the start of the match. But we'll be seeing what Taskmaster opts for.
They're going with hidden 1. So a pick you kind of called from Taskmaster.
Yeah, this is looking at the qualifier scores. This might be a bit of a tough one for WoAH, but once again, players never cease to always come in and give us surprises all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if even though it's forecasted to be a hard map for WoAH, who knows what could happen. Yeah, hidden pool this time round for this time round in this map pool. A bit hard, a bit more complex, and very focused on testing the capabilities of these players on hidden. But both players seeming to be able to make it to that 200 combo mark. But as I say, that WOAH is gonna find the first miss before the 200 combo, and Taskmaster will gain the lead as WOAH finds the second miss.
That's already not gonna be good for WOAH, as Taskmaster is already at max combo. They're reaching the very first KI. WOAH slowly pulling out to that on the combo mark yet again, but they're gonna need a miss or two from Taskmaster to get the advantage back into the side. But so far, Taskmaster holding really strong in this map.
Yeah, still halfway through the map, so if WOAH manages to hold on, but as I say the name, he'll find a miss on the slow section, and unfortunately, Taskmaster continuing to hold on to the SS. So the lead is expanding to that 6-digit mark, and WOAH will find another miss, expanding Taskmaster's lead, and it's looking more and more dire for WOAH.
And it's looking dull already. That score advantage is already over 100k. So WOAH would have to find 5 misses from Taskmaster to see a difference here. But so far, Taskmaster still holding on to the FC. That double S. No signs of struggle on this map.
Oh,
We see a first miss, but that's honestly not gonna matter much.
yeah. WOAH's gonna need a lot more than that. But it's at least it's a start. But we've only got 1/4 of the map left. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. WOAH's gonna need a miracle at this point, as Taskmaster held on so strongly for the first 3/4 of the map. So yeah, but at this point, doesn't look like anything's gonna switch. WOAH is gonna find another miss towards the end. Last KI, and another one. Taskmaster continuing to hold on towards the end. And it looks like that second point is sealed for Taskmaster. A well-picked map on his second pick. Yeah, incredible scores coming out for Taskmaster, especially looking at that act 99.92. That was almost that was probably almost an SS if they didn't find that one miss. WOAH as well, not too bad of a score, 830k. Just unfortunately unable to catch up to Taskmaster's one of Taskmaster's really strong maps. But WOAH still very early game, so there's still some time.
Now it'll be WOAH's turn to pick. It seems like they're gonna pick Nova 2 this time around. We're gonna see the pick map.
This is the funny map. Very interesting test of mechanics throughout the entire map.
There's a lot of control and movement, so it's gonna be quite interesting to see how both of these players will perform.
Yeah, both these players are should be mechanically quite decent. So I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up in a close match. Ooh, first miss is going to be on the side of WOAH, but still early days in this map. Taskmaster is going to build up the 200 combo. Yeah, still a lot of time to come back at least, and a lot of sections that either player could mess up on and misread, or just choke on all over. But so far, Taskmaster holding on to the SS. WOAH manages to get back to 200 combo. So still anybody's game.
Indeed, this is just one miss away so far.
Yeah, both players holding very strongly, and the next KI is gonna be coming up very soon in this. And even like the break sections and slow sections are nothing to scoff at. Very easy to just accidentally misread or just mistime a jump or tap dash. Gonna be the next KI, and both players hold on to that burst section. But a hard part is coming up.
Honestly, so far so good. We're only one quarter of the map away to determine who's gonna get this next point. Again, it's just one miss away, so anything could happen at this point. If it really does, it's probably gonna settle the nail of the coffin. But so far, Taskmaster is remaining with that score advantage.
Yeah, but it's not over until it's over. It's last final push towards the end. Taskmaster holding on to the full combo still. But WOAH's gonna be the one fighting a miss.
Whoa. Quite unfortunate.
Really close scores between the two players. Very well played, but unfortunately, WOAH just finding a couple of chain misses, while Taskmaster holds strong with his first FC of this match.
Really amazing performance.
Yeah, for both of the players.
But unfortunately, that's gonna be a break point for WOAH. So now Taskmaster is gonna pick yet again. Oh, we're gonna be seeing the force mod.
What an interesting pick from Taskmaster. So force mod. So we'll be seeing if either of the players are gonna be picking hidden or hard rock on this one. So you can, both players be forced to pick a mod, but I'm wondering which is gonna be the mod that each of them pick. Whether WOAH will do a hard rock or a hidden, and whether like Taskmaster is gonna do a hidden, especially after the very strong performance at hidden.
It seems like you kind of called it. WOAH is gonna go with hard rock. Taskmaster will go with hidden for this one.
Very interesting turn of events. This map is so dense when it comes to hidden, so even there's a possibility. I've seen some players already saying that it's even harder hidden than it is a hard rock. So if you, so WOAH might be able to pull this one back and take a break point of their own. But Taskmaster on that hidden pick showed no signs of weakness. And right now, both players reaching the 200 combo comfortably in their respective mods.
Taskmaster being able to get that small score advantage with the spinner. As both of these players still hold on to their SS. Taskmaster's actually finding a drop with this. That could matter a little bit in the long run if both of these players keep their FCs.
Yeah, with the score definitely going to shrink just by a little bit. Still in favor of Taskmaster because of a very strong spinner, but almost halfway through the map, and the players are looking so confident on this. nail-biting moments as halfway mark is just passed and nobody seems to be finding a miss just yet. We're reaching towards the second half, and we're just going to be waiting to see if anything is going to change that scoreline. WOAH is going to be finding one droplet miss.
That's gonna be even out the scores as they were before when they got the spin. And so far, surprisingly, none of them struggling at all in this map. Already reaching that 1k combo mark, and just 1/4 of the map left.
Both of them, I think, equalizing on a spinner. So nothing much gonna change. But the last push towards the end of the map, and we're seeing Taskmaster leaded by just 1,000 points. Just incredible scores from these two players. It's gonna be a little bit closer as Taskmaster drops a few more droplets, and we're going towards the end of the map. Oh, and the last spinner end is going to be in favor of Taskmaster, unfortunately, and he'll take it by 1,000 points. It's nail-biting times.
Super close match, but that is gonna be Taskmaster's point and match point of the round.
Just heartbreak for WoW. It's just the first full combo on the map, but very, very good scores from the two sides, especially like putting into perspective what was it, both of them did different mods. So I think even even losing on 1 point, WoW should be WoW should feel more proud and be able to hopefully gain some momentum off this full combo.
Was gonna pick DT1 this time. DT1 was their highest score in the qualifier, so kind of makes sense. Why would they go for that one? Also saw their performance with DT2.
Yeah, very, very wise pick from WoW, going back to the comfort zone. Building on that prior momentum of that full combo and hard rock, I think WoW was in a good position to be able to to snatch back another point, hopefully, from Taskmaster, who has been just performing out of his mind this whole round. Both players really just waiting on. It seems like WoW is not.
Hi, just a little hiccup there from Bencho.
Yeah, a little bit of a Bencho sort of issue right now. And we get to see was just a solo play from Taskmaster going into the DT1 auto zone. Some technical difficulties going on, so we'll hopefully be able to sort it out soon.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Bancher wants to behave this time around for some reason. So for now, we're only gonna be able to see Taskmaster's performance, but at the end of this play, the Empire Link should be able to determine the winner.
Yeah, nothing seems to be the match doesn't seem to be disbanded at all. So I think that nothing really is wrong with so that means WoW is definitely still playing. But for now, as we can see, This is gonna be a nail biting one. Taskmaster still holding onto an SS, while we have no clue what WOAH is gonna be up to right now. It's gonna be like opening a mystery box right now. Taskmaster still holding it in SS towards the end of this match. So once again, we're gonna be biting on ears to see whether this is gonna be the end of the match or not, and whether Taskmaster will close this one off, or whether we'll be able to continue with this battle.
Taskmaster getting an
And-
SS throughout the whole map. But yeah, actually the point difference was
Oh my gosh.
1K 225, so it was an extremely close matchup. Unfortunately, not being able to see WOAH's performance, but Taskmaster getting that last point to win this round.
Yeah, and both players actually ended up FCing that map, which is so impressive once again. Just in fact, I think it was a double SS, like in this last map. But yeah, just the spin battle, which Taskmaster managed to just have the edge on WOAH. Seems like they're gonna be looking at possibly doing a tiebreaker showcase.
showcase?
Maybe. Ah, yes, I think it is gonna be a tiebreaker showcase between these two really strong players. Hopefully in this tiebreaker showcase we'll be able to sort out the problems unlike displaying WOAH's gameplay. Oh, so we've managed to fix it. So the last performance of this match for this tiebreaker showcase will at least we'll be able to end off seeing WOAH at the end. But once again, a very like commendable effort for WOAH, managing to match Taskmaster with like 2 FCs on 2 maps, even though like they didn't manage to outspin Taskmaster in those 2 maps. And congratulations to Taskmaster to advancing into that winners bracket. We're gonna be going into the losers bracket, but gonna be a strong opponent for whoever's down there. Halfway into this tiebreaker showcase, and just realizing both the players are just on both on almost near FCs. I think WOAH is on the FC. Taskmaster falling very close to behind with hidden on. There's remarkable scores of these two players, and that shows just how close the tournament, this tournament is. Just the contention between all these players. So like, if this had gone to a tiebreaker, we'll be like once again biting our nails towards the end. Oh, too bad. WOAH is broken. But Taskmaster continued to hold on towards the ending of this lovely tiebreaker. I think is the final key out of this map. Both players put on such a remarkable performance. Taskmaster holding on to near FC after just unfortunate miss, and he will find the miss towards the ending. And really interesting, as the map comes to a close, there's a possibility you would see that WOAH would have maybe won this one if it was tiebreaker. We'll see. And for this tiebreaker showcase, WOAH would take the lead and finally beat Taskmaster on the tiebreaker. And with that, we end off the match between two very highly skilled players, Taskmaster and WOAH. Taskmaster ascending into the winners bracket. WOAH will be going through the fighting for a chance inside the losers bracket. Incredible play for two of these players. Yeah, GGWPs, you see two of them. Next match. Yeah, next match seems to be all the way very randomly in the middle of the night between Roido and Kazumi Miya, if I remember that correctly. But other than that, we thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Yun and Super Rooster. We thank you for tuning in to the stream. And we'll see you in the next stream.
In the next one.